New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, left side. Delta. Extend. Hey, motion. All right.
Now Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Next on the crosser. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
To number 81. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Throwing again. It's Fields. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Fields again. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. All the other side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the
Well, when your opponent
16-yard
fails to
line.
act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way...
And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Flush down out to his left. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our 1st quarter. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down throw for Fields. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one hits for 30. And it's good for a New York first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Finds a man right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Another throw for Fields. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Fields throwing once more. Stays upright. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Lining up now to try the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Jets double their lead to 14. 14. Bills nothing. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throw for Allen. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. To throw again, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
So a tough third down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down. Allen gonna throw again. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, it's Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Air it out on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On fourth down, Fields. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Drops it off to Cook. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Again, Allen to the air. He's going deep this time. And he hauls in the interception. And the Jets are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Fields on first down. He's going to try another deep one here. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it an 11-point ball game.
Bills 10.
Bass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. gain left side. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw left side, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 18.
Bills 10.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. There's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Allen setting up play action. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Allen on 3rd and 2. He's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They will go. It's Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Taking a deep shot here. That one connects. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
35. Bills 10.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. He's throwing deep to the left side. touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
And the Jets.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fields to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Fields throwing once more. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On first down, Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Play action now, Allen. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen on third down. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They are going for it. Allen. Throw is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Has it down close. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, Fields. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Now Fields again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Take over at 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Throw right side, and Jakir has it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Allen setting up to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is intercepted by Dax Hill. And the Jets take over off their third interception of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Fields gets it out right quick. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And Bills get to him. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumps this off to Cook. And he gets a small chuck there before he's touched down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Allen setting up play action. Downfield, and Jakir has it. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down throw for Allen. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. within 2 possessions. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Bills 24. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down. Fields. He fires one deep down the right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. It's Allen out of the pistol. Here's a screen for Cook. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 31-yard line.
Doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. pressure. Will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Trying to break it, and he loses the football. And they steal it back on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
45. Bills 30.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. To the air again, Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone block rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Allen. And this is going to be caught for 2. So some fight left in. I love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Bills 38.
So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Jets come up with a football and to just about ice this game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 from the 43. Quick toss, headed left. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 4.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.